Colonel, for the first time, we will be conducting joint exercises outside of territorial seas. Ano po ibig sabihin nun? And tactically, how different will that look like and will that be?
That's absolutely correct. We are venturing already outside of our territorial waters. Territorial waters are defined as 12 nautical miles away from the baseline. So the limits of our exercises will extend up to the edge of our exclusive economic zone, which is 200 nautical miles. In previous exercises, especially in the previous administration, our limitation was just within 12 nautical miles, limiting us to just our territorial waters.
Kaya hanggang...
Yes, I'm sorry?
Go ahead, Colonel.
Yes, there are limitations in terms of what we can actually do if we draw the line within our 12 nautical miles, especially when we're doing air defense exercises. So part of the exercises involve detection from an interloper or an intruder. So for an exercise to be effective in relation to our doctrines, our techniques and tactics and procedures, naturally we have to train beyond 12 nautical miles to test the range of our capabilities and also to test the range of our detection.
Colonel, how far will this go? Will this be around, for example, near the Spratly Islands, near the contested waters? Is there potential presence of the Chinese vessels during the exercise?
Yes, we will be exercising on the western portion of Palawan. We will be conducting a group sail. Group sail meaning it's a series of maritime exercises involving the Philippine Navy, the U.S. Navy, the French Navy, the Coast Guards of the United States and the Philippines, and also with the Philippine Air Force. So not only is it a joint operation in terms of an operation between the Navy and the Air Force, but also a combined multilateral or multinational operation between the Philippines and two other countries, namely the United States and the French Navy. So we will be extending our operations normally beyond what we would limit it to just 12 nautical miles. We will go beyond that, but not to exceed beyond our exclusive economic zone.
Okay, Colonel, I just wanted to clarify if this was if this decision to go between the 12 and 200th nautical mile from our, or at least that limit, if you planned that years in advance, because as we know, it is the first time that you're going to go beyond 12 nautical miles. Was this a kind of a late decision, or has this been planned from years ago?
Okay. I've been involved in Balikatan exercises since 2017. And even back then, we've always wanted to go beyond 12 nautical miles. In early 2023, after the conclusion of the last year's Balikatan, we made the decision that we've already done this so many times within our territorial waters. Let's go beyond up to the edge of our exclusive economic zone. So it took us an entire year to plan this. Each time we concluded a planning conference, we gave our recommendation to our senior leaders, and they decided, yes, it is high time for us to extend our capabilities beyond our territorial waters. And at the same time, it also coincided with the decision of Secretary Gilberto Teodoro, the Secretary of National Defense, to operationalize the comprehensive archipelagic defense concept, which means that we will have to project in order to defend or to protect our maritime interests within our exclusive our 200 nautical mile exclusive economic zone. So I would say there were two efforts that happened at the same time. First was an initiative on the part of the Balikatan planners, and also a decision on the part of Secretary Teodoro on extending our operations or our exercises beyond our traditional limits.
And when did the French decide to join in, or when were they invited, and who did the inviting?
Okay, the French expressed interest to join the exercise as early as, I believe, October. And we brought them into the planning conferences. And then we asked them, what can you participate in? And as of right now, our limitation with France is that we do not yet have an existing status of forces agreement with the country. So the exercise that we recommended is really the group sail, because it does not involve French boots on Philippine territory. So that is also another reason why when we do the group sail, it is an exercise of freedom of navigation. So the French Navy can come in, join with the group sail, and then take part in the serials and the exercises for the duration of